All right, today I've got the Q20 from Movcan. The fine people from Movcan sent me this bike. It's their second 52 volt e-bike, and as you can tell, it's a folding bike. But like I said, this is 52 volts. It's got a 15.6 amp hour battery, and this motor back here is 1500 nominal watts, and it peaks at 2000. It's a 7-speed, 1x7. It's got front suspension. This suspension is adjustable and with the lockout. Hydraulic brakes. It's got a nice colored screen, which I'll show you stuff around a little bit better. And this has the turn signals, the horn and headlight combination. And that's about it for the specs. It's got a rack on it, and you can't see it right now, but there's holes. So if you wanted to mount a basket, you don't have to do any drilling. And if you drill a hole yourself, it'll be right where you want it, but it's not going to be painted on the inside. So you have the potential for rust. But this is a nice heavy duty rack. The brakes, like I said, are hydraulic. The rotors are only 160 millimeters, which gives you really good brakes, but it'd be nice if they were 180 millimeters, or at least just on the front. And these handlebars that come on it, they're the folding ones that just flop down, which I'm not a big fan of. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the folding bikes in general. I think that might just be because I have more than enough space, but these handlebars, I'm not a big fan of. They just kind of look weird, like it's just a tiller up there. But if you're tall like me, these things go way the hell up. I mean, you can ride with your hands straight out in front of you if you want. And speaking of that, this bike's supposed to be good up to people, well, 4 people up to 6'3", which I'm just under it, and down to people that are as short as 5 feet tall, which I think you may have to change out the seat post if you're actually about 5 feet tall. The seat will go really low, but it's a suspension seat post. So it's a suspension seat post with the hinge on it, which makes it stick up fairly high when it's all the way down. So if you're short, go ahead and buy yourself a seat post, either with the clamp on top, or you'll have to buy the clamp that's on the bottom of the seat post or seat that connects to the seat post. And that's about it. I'll give you a closer look. I'll show you the screen and all that. All right, and here's the screen. And this has 1 through 5. It'll go up to 30 miles an hour. You can also change this in the menu to go from 1 to 3, which will give you approximately 15 miles an hour. And like I said, you have your directionals. You have your horn, your headlight switch. This does have cruise control too, and you can just barely see your hydraulic brakes, which I guess nothing's tight, but they're not cheap brakes. They have the actual cap on top if you had to take that off, and a decent sized reservoir. And that's about it. It's got the thumb trigger for your gears, and it's a twist throttle. All right, here's your headlight, and this is a 20-inch by 4-inch fat tire. It's not the one that says 4 inches, but it's really 3.5 inches once it's filled up. And what else? Your adjustable forks, adjustable on this side, and then you have your lockout. And that's pretty much it. It's a nice, clean looking bike. And we'll take this out for a test ride and see how it goes. All right, I'm out here where I generally start riding my bike. And this is a washboard road. This is handling it fairly well. And there's loose sand on top of it, and the bike seems pretty stable. I'm hitting about 29 miles an hour in the sand without the bumps. Well, actually there's 30. 30.2. Here's a brake check in the sand. The hard part is staying upright when you do that. I'll get up here and there's a overpass, which is a pretty good test of a hill climb, because most people have roads going over the highways where there's a hill, and that's what everybody's gonna have to climb. Some people more, some people less. And I already took this out for a test ride, but for some reason when I got home and went to edit, there was no sound. Oh. Alright, I'm going to climb this hill from a stop. And this bike takes off kind of slow, up to like, I don't know, 15 miles an hour or so. And then it kicks in. Probably not going up the hill, but just hitting 20, 21. Oh, and the battery is already down from, I don't know if you can see it, it's about halfway with the throttle on. I got to hit 20 miles an hour coming up that hill. Which I think it was a little quicker than that the first time with the full battery. This'll have to be a short test ride. It's like I said, I already went and rode the bike around for 20 minutes, mostly all at top speed, and now the battery's about half dead. Oh, but it stops well on pavement. That's how long it took me to stop from, I was going just under 30 miles an hour. I'll put this down in the pedal assist 4. That'll help me save a little bit of battery. Plus this is really rough here anyway. And like I said, I don't generally like these T-type handlebars, but I mean, this is good enough for, I mean, what I'm doing now, and going up and down curbs and whatever. It's not a serious off-road bike, so that should be fine. Nice and smooth on the streets. And you do have that tire hum that you get with just about all fat tire bikes. Yes, with that sun there, I can hardly see. And my thermometer says that it went down to about 105 for this test ride, so it's about 6 degrees cooler. Yeah, I'm not waiting here. Oh, jeez. Like I said, they say that the top speed is 30, which is right. This gets up to like 30.2, 30.3, which they keep the speed down. I mean, it's 52 volts. It could go faster than 35, but they keep the speed down so the battery will last you longer. And then you still have all the grunt to get up and down the hills. This time I'm going to hit the hill going. See, got 2 bars battery left and I'm still hitting 30. Up a slight incline. I think I just ran over a piece of glass. Right, here's the test. Up the hill with a more than half that battery. We got 26.2 down to 25.9. And it's bouncing between 25, 26. Ah, this feels, I mean, well, actually it is just as fast with the battery run down. Oh, I hit 33 miles an hour there for a minute, but I was going down the hill. So I'm still holding just over 30 miles an hour. Well, there you go. She's hitting the bumps as I'm trying to talk. I'm going to end the video here, and then finish up back in the garage. All right, my final thoughts on the Movcan Q20. I don't know what's wrong with my voice, but it handled well in the sand and stones and off-road and whatever. I was afraid that it was going to be a little squirrely due to the short wheelbase, but it went through it like a champ. At 0 to 30 miles an hour, it was just fine off-road. And the suspension seat post was nice going through all that stuff. The forks handled like they should. And I mean, it didn't surprise me because I've got enough Movcan bikes. I know that they're good bikes. So it rode and handled like a good bike. I will say, if you're taller than 6 foot, maybe even a little under 6 foot, this feels really short from the handlebars to the seat. And I didn't mention before, I like the extra bracing that they put in. A lot of the bikes will just have this. And they added support upper and lower. But I mean, it went up the hill nice because I mean, it had the extra torque. I was gaining speed all the way up the hill. If there was more hill, I might have been able to get going even faster. And the brakes handled well. And that's about it. It's a nice bike. If you're looking for a folding bike and you live where there's a lot of hills, this may be a good choice for you because it's a decent quality bike, went up the hills great, and will fit in your trunk. All right, thanks for watching. I'm going to put the description for this bike with the Amazon link down in the description. I'll leave the link. And make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, give this video a thumbs up, and maybe leave a comment. And thank you for watching.